You're listening to the Magnetic Boss Podcast, where badass entrepreneurs come together to share authentic conversations. We're ditching the cookie-cutter approach to building a business and valuing collaboration over competition. I'm your host, Calandra Martin, boy mom, coffee-obsessed coach, speaker, and leader. I help women radiate their brilliance in the online space and create magnetic brands. We are here to have fun, do work we love, and enjoy the ride. Now let's dive in. Welcome back. I am really excited to be recording today's episode for you. And I'm sitting here on the floor recording this, and my foot is asleep. But that is not stopping the blood flow to my heart, because this is a topic that I am truly obsessed with. And if you've been following me on social media at all, you'll know that this is my jam. So today we are going to be talking about the power of a personal brand and what exactly that means. Because a lot of entrepreneurs come to me, and I see this question popping up in all of the Facebook groups. What is a brand? Why is it important? And why is it so dang intangible? So there's so many things that I can teach you on this podcast, but this is one of those things that you just have to listen to it again and again, and you have to implement it, and you have to go through it in order to really have a clear understanding of what your brand is. Because there are so many layers. A brand, if I could put it in one simple sentence, is how you represent your business to the world. And the layer underneath that is how you cultivate you and infuse you into your business. Now, I'm speaking really specifically to personal branding, but this can very easily overlap into building out a corporate company, building out a big name brand like Apple or Nike, and it's all the same fundamentals. So I want to share with you today the two core elements of a brand. You might have heard me talk about this before over on social media, but I promise you, you're going to want a notebook for this. If you're not driving, pull over, take some notes, come back to this episode later, do what you have to do to consume this information and really start to integrate it into your business. Okay, so branding is about representing your business. But how do you represent your business? There's 1,000,001 different ways. When you break it down, the two ways that you're really going to be sharing your business with the world is either through your visuals, the things that people are seeing or hearing or reading about your business, or these go hand in hand, your energy, the way you make people feel. Now, that sounds a little bit crazy, right? But I promise you that there is psychology behind this, there is science behind this, and when you start to look at this intentionally in your business, you get to really be able to compound on what is working. You get to build that momentum up. And when you figure out what your visuals and your energy is in your brand, then you get to duplicate your processes. You get to reach people on a much higher level. You get to start attracting the people that you want to be working with because you have clarity on who you're here to serve, what you're here to do, what you are going to create, and it gets to be easy and sustainable once you have these pieces figured out. So let's dig into the visuals, because when it comes to branding, what I hear a lot of people say is that a brand is just a logo and the colors that you use in your fonts. And those three pieces are so important. Those are part of a brand, but they're not all of a brand. And although you're really going to want to create an intentional foundation for your visuals, for your logo and your colors and your fonts and your filters, You also need to be able to translate all of those pieces consistently across all platforms, across every area of marketing that you're doing for your business, because otherwise your audience will get confused. And when you can really create an iconic, memorable visual brand, people will start to notice you. People will start to stop their scroll. So there's a lot of thought process that goes into creating a visual brand. This is what I help my clients with and what I design intuitively for the people that I work with. But there's so many ways to start uncovering this for yourself if you've never really thought about how to infuse you and your personality into how your brand looks and feels. I personally think that this is the most fun part of branding because it really allows for your self-expression to come through. And although it can be a little uncomfortable if you're not used to it, it gets to be really fun in the creation process. So something that I want you to do today, this week, this month, moving forward in general, I want you to be paying attention to the patterns that you see from a visual perspective in your life. So this could be the way that you dress, the way that you're expressing yourself through your wardrobe or your makeup or your hair or your jewelry or whatever it is. It could be home decor. It could be the kitchenware in your cupboards. It could be the color of your bathroom towels. There's so many pieces to personal branding that leak through into our personal lives. And when we can look at those pieces and notice the patterns, then we get to infuse them into our businesses, which creates a really fun, authentic, and unique presence for your business. So start to think about that, and then let's talk about your energy as well. And when I say energy, I don't just mean, are you like my 2-year-old bouncing off of the walls? I really mean, how do you make people feel? What characteristics do you have that create a unique experience for your clients or customers? Your business solves a problem, plain and simple. If you don't solve a problem, you don't have a business. And whatever that problem is that you solve, it creates a sense of feeling something for your client or customer. So for example, my clients feel a sense of relief. They feel a sense of creativity. They feel a sense of freedom. They feel a sense of empowerment. All of these feelings are created because I make showing up in the online space and marketing a business really easy. I do the legwork for the design. I guide my clients through the process. So in your business, what feelings do you create? And then, once you have a clear understanding of the feelings that you're creating, you can look at your marketing, the way that you're sharing your business through your copywriting, through your website, through the way that you show up at networking events, whatever it is, right? Your way of sharing your business. You get to look at how to infuse your energy and that experience for your customer into everything that you do. Because again, you want it to be consistent. You want it to be so seamless for your audience to walk through the process with you. So when you tie together your visuals and your energy, these two core elements, you're really laying the foundation for showing up sustainably over time. Because what I've learned the hard way is that if you just try to fake it until you make it, or you just purchase any old template off of Etsy or Creative Market or wherever, it's not going to feel authentic. It's not going to feel like you. And when you're not showing up as you, it almost feels like you're dressed up in a high school play pretending to be somebody else. So I want your business to feel like you. I want you to be jumping out of bed every single day and getting excited about what it is that you're here to do and how you're going to show up for your people. Because when your business is filled with passion, when it is filled with excitement, when you can't not show up for your people, they feel that. It all goes back to feelings. And people buy with their feelings, especially women. Which means when you can make somebody feel a certain way about your business, and you can do that consistently through powerful branding, you, my dear, hit the sweet spot. And this is something that I have proven in my business, in my clients' businesses over and over and over again. And the beautiful part is that it does not have to look like anybody else's process. It does not have to look like anybody else's brand. So I want you to forget about the thousands of people that you follow on Instagram. I want you to forget about the person beside you that might be in the same exact industry as you, because you get to create something really amazing with your business. You get to solve people's problems and give them a feeling that they are looking for. And you get to do that consistently, empowered through your brand. So I hope that this was helpful for you today. We're really just scratching the surface on branding, but I wanted you to get this information now so that you can sit with it, so that you can think about it and brainstorm around these pieces. How can you show up visually representing yourself? How can you express yourself through your content, through your marketing, and really get your message across to the people that need to hear from you? Because I promise that there are people out there for you. They are looking for you and they need your help. So if this was helpful, please share with me on Instagram at calandra.martin, and make sure that you join the free Facebook community, the Magnetic Boss Collective. Okay, until next time, my love.